Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Man, press one if y'all can hear me in the comments. If y'all can hear me in the comments, press one, man. Let me get a mic check real quick. Salute to everybody in the building. If you can hear me in the comment section, press one. A lot is going on today. And shout out to Dolores coming through with a $150 donation in the Cash App last night. I appreciate you, ma'am. Much love and respect to you. And also, shout out to Daryl in the Cash App with a donation. He came through with a $30 donation as well. I appreciate all of y'all that support me. If y'all want to donate to the channel, you get the Cash App, PayPal link pinned at the top. Man, y'all boys done, man. You gotta get away. A lot's going on, man. So first of all, let me start with this. First and foremost, jury member number 6. Apparently, the government has or is going to expose that jury member number 6 potentially lied in the application, apparently, allegedly, and we're going to find out about that, and if the judge is going to replace that juror. That's one. Secondly, because juror number 6 allegedly is a 41-year-old dude who grew up listening to 90s hip-hop and some other stuff about this guy, black guy, but allegedly he may have lied on his jury application to get on the jury. So we're going to find out about that. Diddy's team is fighting to keep him on, but apparently he's a liar, so he may be off. Apart from that, Jane Doe, along with her lawyer, are in chambers with the judge right now because there's an issue going on of her identity, and her lawyers have prepared a hit list, meaning a list of all these content creators on YouTube and online who have violated the law and doxed that girl's name. And I believe that they are on top of that right now and talking about that in chambers right now with the judge, the federal judge, R. Submarania. To all these people, all these YouTube publications, they've recorded and they've screenshotted and recorded all these different publications. So I believe that there's probably legal action, even though these people thought it was sweet, that's going to be coming to all those people. That's why court ain't even started. Been in court for a whole hour, but they've been back there for damn near over 45 minutes in the judge's chambers by themselves, allegedly talking about this situation in private, how they're going to handle this, right? Now, Diddy is out of here, bro. This nigga's toast, man. Sean Diddy Combs is the biggest fool in America. This dude is the biggest dummy in the history of America. You big dummy. This dude, not only after when he got raided was he still doing free calls. Not only was he still flying sex workers across state lines. Not only was he using his company and his people to do it, right? And everybody who says, oh, where's the RICO? Guess what? The feds have a summary witness that's going to come in and show how the RICO interacts with everything. That's what their summary witness is coming in for. And there may be a big surprise at the end for y'all, but just wait for it. Hands off the merchandise. But Sean Diddy Combs made the biggest mistake known to mankind, bro. Diddy got caught red-handed secretly recording a message that he secretly recording a phone call that he made to Jane Doe just a few days after Cassie's lawsuit hit the general public and Cassie exposed everything in that lawsuit. This damn fool thought, okay, I'm gonna call Jane Doe and lie to her and try to feed her a narrative and catch her on secretly recorded audio, which has now been exposed to the world. This nigga is a damn fool and put into official evidence in the court. This is the biggest damn dummy criminal I've ever seen before on planet Earth. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just page one right here. As you can see down at the bottom right hand of the screen, the government has entered this into evidence of dumbass Diddy, all the Diddyites that's been following this damn fool. He the biggest dummy in the history, and I mean the history of American criminal prosecution, whatever the hell, such and such you want to call it. This is pure idiocy. So Cassie's lawsuit came out. Cassie exposed everything. Said she was sex trafficked, talk about the freak offs, everything. What did this damn fool Diddy do? He gonna hit up Jane Doe and tell her, yeah, cause see, he hit her up acting like, oh yo, you ain't gonna record me, right? You ain't gonna record me, right? Meanwhile, he recording her. And the feds got the secret recordings of him recording her, trying to set her up and feed her a narrative that it was all consensual, the freak offs they were doing. Lord have mercy, man. This thing got to be the biggest damn fool in the history. The history. There ain't no history bigger than this of the world, man. History. There ain't one. History. He got to be the biggest. There ain't no, they entered this in the evidence, man. He has to be the biggest fool in the history of American history. Now, everybody that was going against me, I know you ain't going to apologize because I told you I was right. This dude right here is not only a fool, he's a damn fool. Now, all you Diddyites, the dude that was on YouTube with 2 teeth on your channel, sitting up there in the courthouse running your mouth talking about something, I don't see nothing. I don't know your role and shut your mouth. When the great one is talking, you understand I am the great one. You understand what I'm saying? And what I do is I layeth the smacketh down on Rudy Poo candy asses all over the world. Now, let's get into it. Remember, this is a few days after Cassie released her lawsuit. A few days after Cassie exposed everything, the freak offs, all this shit about how she was getting sex trafficked, everything. Diddy is gonna play mind games. He gonna call the girl, secretly record her to try to get her on recording, agreeing that, oh yeah, everything we did was all consensual. Man, it backfired. The feds got Diddy, and then he gonna act like, oh, you record me? You record me? When he was recording her, not her recording him. And the feds got it. Lord have mercy, man. So let's read it. Diddy calls her. The Jane Doe says hello. Diddy said hello. The Jane Doe says, hey. Diddy says, hey, I really need your friendship right now. Yeah, this dude is a damn fool, bro. The Jane Doe says, uh-huh. Now remember, this is right after Cassie's lawsuit came out. You can't make this up. Smash the like button, share the video, man. Toast. Bookman. Where Bookman at? Where Bookman at? Where Bookman at? Where Bookman at? I said wave your hands in the air and throw them like you just don't care. I said go along. You get along. Go along. You get along. Diddy say, yeah, and that's it. I can't even talk on the phone. Remember, Diddy's recording this message. This is a transcript from the message dumbass Diddy recorded trying to set up a narrative with this girl. Listen, y'all. I can't even talk on the phone. Like, please don't send me no text or nothing. People misread it and shit. He said people misread it and shit. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? She said, yeah. Diddy goes on to say, but I'm just saying, like, I need your friendship right now, baby. I'm calling you back just to make sure you're breathing. I gotta go feel. I can't even, like, you know. Then she says, yeah, I know you can't talk. But Diddy says, but I need you. She says, yeah, I know. I need you too. I'm just so effed up and twisted. And like twisted, like Diddy said, yeah, I'm going, listen. I just need to tell you that I need your friendship. You know what I'm saying? And if you need me too, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I mean, you ain't got to worry about nothing, though. You feel me? She says, game over. It keeps going. It keeps going. Now y'all see why Diddy's still paying her lawyer fee. Now y'all see why Diddy's still been paying her apartment. She had Diddy dead to rights, and that nigga know it. Ever since the Cassie lawsuit. He couldn't stop. But he didn't know the feds was going to get to her and flip her to testify against him. Let's keep going. He says, all right, hello? Because she got quiet. She was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. She was like, I'm just in bed. He was like, okay, baby, my mom's just walking up on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Please pray for me. I'm going to be praying for you. But I just know that I called you back. I need your friendship. That's it, all right? She says, okay. Then he says, all right, bye. Why is he begging her for friendship? Let's keep going, though. It's another call. Let's keep going. We're going to stump a mud hole on his ass. You understand what I'm saying? This dude is the dumbest dude in the history of America, bro. He calls the girl back. And who was he praying to? The devil? Because he daggone sure ain't praying to God. He ain't praying to God. This man praying to the devil. Point blank period. You understand what I'm saying? But then here we go again, right? He calls her back. On another call, he's recording. And now it gets real interesting. She says, hello? He says, hello? He say, yo, baby, you know I'm sorry you feel this way, right? Now, people, what he's saying to her, he said, baby, you know I'm sorry you feel this way. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't really talk on these phones, you know. I mean, what do you want me to do to make you feel better, baby? What? What do you want me to do to make you feel better, baby? Because he goes, huh? She says, he said, huh? She said, she can't even get the words out. Now, mind you, she's reading all of this stuff from Cassie's lawsuit. Now she's seeing this nigga set me up. He go, I know. I reached out. I called you and reached out to you. You know what I'm saying? I need you. I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. Like I swear to you, like, you know what I'm saying? My love is definitely true. You know what I'm saying? We just some kinky shit that I thought that we both, you know what I'm saying? We both enjoyed. This is what Diddy saying to her. She said, He says, but I'm at this, you know, where I'm at this point right now with my family and my kids and my girls, you know what I'm saying? And everything that's going on. I don't want you to feel this way. I'm just trying to mother effing, you know, stop all this madness. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to be feeling this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even supposed to be talking on the phone. even though this dumbass nigga is recording the call trying to feed her a narrative y'all about to see right now. She says, She says, like, I can't even, like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know what I'm feeling and what, like, developed in me. I've been crying for, like, 3 days. I can't even sleep. Like, just reading all that. It's just like word for word. Like, word for word is crazy to me. And it just feels sick. Like, it just feels sick in my soul, you know? Now, she's telling him how she feel about reading Cassie's whole lawsuit. Because she knows she got set up. Now, listen to Diddy now. Yeah, you know me. Like, how you just gonna erase? Like, you know me. This is when I need you to be there for me. You know me. You know what I'm saying? And you know we did all that shit together, baby. Now, Diddy's recording this now. She don't know he recording this. This dumbass nigga recorded this and got caught. She says, and who's there for me? Like, who's there for me when I close my eyes and I have these fucked up things in my head? Oh, he toast, nigga. I gotta put this on the screen. Hold on, y'all. I got to put this shit on the screen. This shit is too good for TV, man. And y'all, that nigga talking about Cassie the biggest winner? No. The biggest one, the absolute biggest, was Jane Doe. Jane Doe is the biggest. Believe that. This nigga Diddy, red-handed nigga. I'm talking about hand all in the cookie jar. Hold on, y'all. I'll put this on the screen for y'all. This is too good for TV right here. I'll put this on the screen for y'all. I'll put this on the screen. You know I'll put this on the screen. Woo. Man, I know one thing, only one like you. There's no way that Diddy could have made two. I'm going to put this on the screen. If you know what I mean. Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy Combs. Diddy Combs. Right? Now, let's get right here, right? Now watch this right here. Let me put this on the screen for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You know I really appreciate it. Let me put this on the screen for y'all real quick, man. You know, we got bills on top of bills, right? We got bills on top of bills. Read y'all screen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have read-along Barney and Friends this morning. You know what I'm saying? And somebody go find Bookman and tell him to get a front row seat. Punk ass, nigga. Now, let's get right into it, right? Like, word for word, it's crazy to me, she said. And it just feels sick. Like, it just feels sick in my soul, you know. Mind you, she don't read Cassie's lawsuit. So she's looking at all the things Cassie said about me and sex traffic, beat all this. Now she's looking at herself like, this nigga set me up. Now, think about this now. Diddy's recording this call and gonna flip it like she recording it. He recording this call and got caught red-handed by the feds because he's trying to feed her this narrative to make her feel and to make her admit on tape that they did it together. He's done. But look what she said, y'all. He said, yeah, but you know me. Like, how you just gonna erase? Like, you know me. This is when I need you to be there for me. You know me. You know what I'm saying? And you know we did all that shit together. Third line, y'all. Third paragraph. Jane Doe say, and who's there for me? Like, who's there for me when I close my eyes and I have these effed up things in my head? Diddy like, all right. She said, who's there to take this out of my head and my heart? Like, you know, like, and feeling so manipulated that nigga's going to prison for life, nigga. Like I said, I'm the man on this shit, period. When I shoot for the three-point line, I don't miss. Game. Every single time. Diddy recorded this, and he got caught. He got caught. The nigga with the cheap suit look like he's selling bean pies out there by the courthouse. Where you at? Doing all them videos, walking around, looking like you selling bean pies, slanging whatever for Diddy out there. Where you at, dog? Where you at? All these other people, where y'all at? Red-handed. There he go, that's John Doe. I'm still balling like I'm Bo Diddley. I put the cat in the living room. Whoop. Huh? What? 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 Game time. Let's keep going on. Let's keep going on. And y'all smash the like button. We should have well over 3,000 likes. This is easy work. Cavemen can do this. This is easy work. Now, y'all listen up now. Listen. Listen what I'm saying now. She said, who's there to take this out of my head and my heart? Diddy's recording this and never thought the government was going to get his recording. This nigga's a fool. Not only did they get his recording, they put it in the evidence and played it for the jury, y'all. And the judge says, hey, man, I mean, it's all in the game. He got caught. Then it says, who's to take this out of my head, she says, and my heart? Like, you know, like, and feeling so manipulated. Like, what I do, like, what do I do with that feeling? So she's telling the nigga, again, after the Cassie lawsuit, she felt like the nigga manipulated her. She said, who's there for me? Like, I've been just privately fighting this for 3 years. Like, just confused. 3 years, she said she felt manipulated by that nigga. He's done. He's done. Them niggas is liars, and they got caught in front of the world. Straight like that. Straight nigga going to prison. One-way ticket, nigga. Like I told you niggas. Prison. Period. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So, Diddy says, like, we everything. Now look at Diddy's next line. When she told the nigga that they was manipulating. Diddy's recording this. So he got to have this recording in case she flips and goes to the feds and reports this nigga too, like Cassie, and sues this nigga. He know he going to lose everything with her. So he got to get her on tape saying that, oh, no, yeah, so that he can come back and say, no, I got her on tape. Diddy's done. Backfired. So Diddy says, like everything we did mutually. So all them niggas that was on YouTube making videos saying Jane Doe was lying and all this other stuff, nigga, know your role is shut your mouth, nigga. Somebody's greater than you, nigga, running around here. And his name is G-O-D, nigga. So anyways, though, Diddy says, like, everything we did was mutually together. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't, you know, I can't go back. I'm trying to be there for you. I've called you before these days. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Now remember, this is the same Diddy that told the girl before, hey, you can get out my face and go on with your life. I don't need you. And then when she ignored the nigga blew up her phone 7 days later. This nigga crazy as hell. She says, I don't know. It's effed up. I'm just effed up right now. I'm effed up. I can't explain it. It's just so bothersome. Diddy says, I'm here to help you. Look at this nigga Diddy, y'all. Itty bitty Diddy. I'm here to help you. You know what I'm saying, baby? I'm surprised that nigga didn't say, hey, man, I'm scrambling and scraping for excuses to help you, baby. She goes, uh-huh. That nigga said, yo, I'm trying to help you, baby. She go, uh-huh. He said, Diddy, now look at Diddy. Try and breathe, baby, okay? Try and breathe, okay? How can I be there for you? He said, how can I be there for her? He's trying to get her on tape to hold this nigga up for money. This nigga Diddy is the devil, bro. This nigga trying to get her on tape to try to gang her up for money. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. See, now if she goes and holds him up for money on tape, now that looks like extortion on her end. Nope. Nope. Diddy got caught red-handed. So all these niggas talking all that shit about Jane Doe. She's nasty. Oh, she's definitely nasty. And she sold her soul. But the one thing she ain't doing, she ain't lying for that nigga to go to prison. She ain't lying for that nigga to go to prison, dog. She sat up there and told the truth, my nigga. And the whole truth. You mad, Bookman? You mad you can't get none of that Diddy juice? I already know, Bookman. I don't feel bad for you either, dog. Because you sold your soul, brother. Price was cheap, nigga. Anyways, though, did they give you at least give you a t-shirt, dog? That's all I want to know, Bookman. Did they give you a t-shirt, nigga? Free puff? Yeah, nigga. Sit your ass down somewhere, nigga. So Diddy says, try and breathe. Okay? How can I be there for you? And and when you know I can't be on the phones and shit like that. You feel me? This nigga talking about he can't be on the phones and he's recording the phone call. This nigga Diddy is the devil, nigga. She goes, She ain't even answer the nigga like, she ain't even say, yo, I need you to send me some money. She ain't even answer the nigga. She's so upset at this nigga after reading Cassie's lawsuit. She ain't even asked the nigga she ain't even asked the nigga. She's like, whatever, nigga. Diddy's like, yo, I'm asking you. Diddy's like, I'm asking you. This nigga Diddy is an idiot, bro. Pure idiocy. She says, I don't know. Like, it's like, I just feel like hypnotized, she said. Now look at this, y'all. Diddy says, well, let's get through this together, baby. I mean, come on, like, let's let you know, like, let's get through this together. Like, come on, like, we gotta be, this is something that we was fucking having some kinky fun together, baby. Let's not like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Diddy is done, bro. That nigga's told. They got this nigga red-handed on tape, nigga. She says, yeah, I know. That's how you see it, but it's just like, you know, Diddy like, she said, look. Diddy is done. Look at what she said. She said, yeah, I know that's how you see it. That nigga's toast. That nigga is toast. Always bet on ticket, nigga. Always bet on the motherfucking ticket, nigga. Believe that. King, period. Bet on ticket. Diddy say, I'm gonna let you, I need you to get some rest. Have you been up all night? Now, if she was this gold digger, everybody was just saying she was. And this also proves she really loved Diddy. Because if she was just this gold digger, guess what would have happened, y'all? If she was just this gold digger, she would have hit that nigga up for an amount of money right there. She didn't even want to talk about money. She was so hurt from what that nigga did to her. She was like, man, she off that. I know she was. So she was like, I've been up for 3 days, she said. Diddy was like, yeah, me too. I think you need to get some rest. Can you please try to get some rest? She like, yeah. He said, please. She was like, I'm going to pray and I'm going to try to sleep. I'll talk to you. Who is these people praying to? The devil? Diddy's like, huh? Pray? She said, I'm going to pray and I'm going to try to sleep, nigga. You just told me to pray. Nah, she didn't say that, but she said, I'm going to pray and I'm going to try to sleep. Now, this is after Diddy told her, right, to get some sleep. So she was like, yo, I'm going to pray and try and get some sleep. Diddy said, huh? She said, I said I'm going to pray and try to get some sleep. Diddy said, oh, yeah, I'm going to pray too. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Can you call KK if you need me? Because, like, now he don't put KK in it. It's over with. What KK got to do with this? You know what she got to do with this. Rico line. So he says, I'm going to pray too. Pray for me. Can you call KK if you need me? Because, like, I can't even be on the phone. I just, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, like, I know. That's how. She said, yeah, I know that's like how you saw things. Man, Diddy is out of here, bro. Bro, listen, I want y'all to see this, bro. All you niggas that was talking shit. I'm talking about, it was a nigga with, literally had 2 teeth in his mouth that was sitting on his channel outside the courtroom talking about, I don't see all the coercion, man. I don't see, man, shut up, man. Bruh, man, shut up, man. And stop buying subscribers, brother. Get out of here, brother. You supposed to got 101,000 subscribers and got 10 people in your comments, man, and you're live, man. Stop it, bro. We don't believe you, bro. Ain't no way in hell you went from 50,000 to 100,000 in 2 weeks, bro. We know what you did, bro. And you know who you are. I ain't even got to say your name, brother. You out of here. Point blank, period. And like I said, it's another dude outside the courthouse, too, doing all these extra theatrics. He got the bean pie suit on with the little hat on, with the bean pie, fake ass bean pie in the overalls. Man, sit your ass down, man, out there looking like a low budget lawyer. Sit down somewhere, bro. You dudes is done, man. Y'all dudes is history. Who else you know Flow Vicious is me? You understand what I'm saying? Now look at this right here, y'all. Diddy's out of here, bro. Diddy's out of here, bro. He's out of here, bro. He's out of here, bro. Read that on your screen. She said, I said, I'm going to pray and try to get some sleep. Itty bitty Diddy say, yeah, I'm going to pray too. Pray for me. Can you call KK if you need me? Because like, I can't even be on the phone. I just, you know what I'm saying? She says, yeah, I know like that's how you saw things, but just know that that's not how I saw things. And I just want you to know that. Now remember, this is in 2023, right after the Cassie lawsuit when Diddy's trying to feed her a narrative. She shot that shit down on the phone. She didn't know this was gonna come to this, and she wasn't recording the call. Diddy lying ass was. And they caught this from Diddy's phones. He's done. So Diddy says, you just what? She says, I said, I want you to know that. Like, I know that's how you saw things. That nigga going to prison for life. For life. Then Diddy says, what are you doing? Are you recording me? That nigga got mad. That nigga got mad. That nigga, hey, this nigga's a demon. This nigga is a demon. He's a demon. He is a straight demon from the pits of hell. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, you're going to try and flip it on her. You recording her, and she told you the truth in your face. In your face. And now you going to tell me something, oh, you trying to record me? You could, because the truth is always going to raise bigger than a lie. Always. The truth is going to always be bigger than a lie. It's so good, make you want to hug your mama. It make you want to hug your mama. Tastes so good, it make you want to hug your mama. Let's put this on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. We got to put this on the screen, man. I got to put this part on the screen for y'all, man. I got to put, because these dudes talking all this trash. I'm just saying, man, acting like somebody was setting up itty bitty Diddy. Meanwhile, they had the blicky the whole time. I told y'all they was going to come and hit this nigga with rapid fire at the end. Y'all thought it was a game. Think it's a game till the things come out, right? They come out with rapid fire at the end. I told everybody they ain't want to listen to me. You're going to listen now. You're going to listen today. You're going to listen today. When I speak, you're going to listen today. Set out with the king and them lame start laughing. Same suckers now want this king on the track with them. Period. You understand what I'm saying? What they gonna say now? All I'm gonna be, hey man, cause see, I ain't even know, man, Diddy an idiot. Nah, nigga. You niggas is liars. And you going that double HE double hockey stick with them. Point blank period. And there ain't no other way out. There's only one way in, ain't no way out, playboy. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all put yourselves in a dulo twist. You understand? Y'all put yourselves, what my boy Kwame Brown, they put themselves in a dulo twist, Kwame. This is what happens when you worship and praise man. Read it on your screen, y'all. She say, I said, I just want you to know that. Like, that's how you saw things. When Diddy was like, yeah, it was mutual. She said, no, it actually wasn't mutual. Now, she's telling this nigga this in private back in 2023. And he's recording the call, and the feds got the call off his phone when they confiscated his phone. Damn idiot. Then he tried to flip it on her. Look at him. He got so mad that she wouldn't go along with his lie. He say, what are you doing? Oh, are you recording me? This nigga is a manipulative psychomaniac. Well, what are you talking about? Read line 2, y'all. Diddy's part, Combs. Then she says, what do you mean? I'm in my bathtub, nigga. Like, I literally, like, on the ground, like, talking to you. I would never do that. Do you know how, like, long it took me to even write that to you? Like, I didn't even know if I should be writing that to you. Diddy says, baby, I think this is what I think is best. You know what I'm saying? That you get some rest. You know what I'm saying? She said, it's just the timing of things. Like, just think about just like how crazy. It just feels chilling that just last week I was telling you, you know? She was telling him just last week before that Cassie lawsuit came out. And she stopped right there. I'm telling you, he cut her off. Baby, 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 baby. Look how he cut her off. Baby, 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 baby. Look at Diddy's line, y'all. Baby, 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 baby. He should have did the remix. I want you to know, baby, 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 baby. I'm a lying ass, Kevin ass nigga. Baby, 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 baby. And I'm going to prison for life. Baby, 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 baby. I had a dude named Bookman that was running behind me. Baby, 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 baby. Because all his capping ass do is run behind celebrities. Baby, 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 baby. Big nose, big head, single no wife. Baby, 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 baby. 50 years old, been in the house by himself all his life. Baby, 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 baby. Don't want no smoke with ticket TV. Baby, 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 baby. Come get this smoke, gonna be a woo. Oh yeah. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. Macho King Randy Savage elbow drop off the top rope on him. Game time. Not only did this dummy record this, after she would not go with his lie, he kept the recording in his phone. He forgot to erase it. And the feds got it. And what did the feds do, y'all? Like I told you they would do. The feds is smarter than you. The feds sat up here the whole time, waited. Let me say this again. Waited, right? The feds sat up here the whole time. Let Diddy's team and all of them lie and try to demean all these women on the stand. And what did they do at the last second? Ah! Blackjack, rolling the dice. Oh, they hit them niggas with blackjack, nigga. Straight like that. Oh, nigga. Oh, nigga. Oh, are we playing Texas Hold'em? Oh, yeah, they hit them niggas with a royal flush, nigga. Point blank period. Psh. Dog. Unbelievable, man. The dumbest criminal in American history. So while everybody was demonizing these girls saying they lying, when they was up there telling the truth, even though they exposing themselves, you know what I'm saying, for selling their soul, having unprotected sex with all these men, and they sold their soul, and they was charged too because they was helping. Everybody with a straight mind know them girls didn't have no money to be buying those sex workers. They was doing it on behalf of itty bitty Diddy. And the money was getting paid for by you know who, through the companies. That's what they're going to be proving with the summary witness, because they're coming in with the chart to show how all the money flowed, who went to who went to what, game over. This is the reason why the government has cut out witnesses. They're not even, they said, look, we're going to end our case early. We don't even want the other witnesses we had. We're cutting witnesses. Diddy's legal team know he's toast. That's why they've been asking for a mistrial. They know he's toast. The prosecution have been cutting their witnesses. They say, yo, we don't even need all the witnesses. We be done by next Wednesday or Friday. They just dropped this on his helmet. Bang. And juror number 6, they found out that juror number 6 may have lied on his application. He may be out of here this week too. Y'all niggas sit up here going at me, nigga, for telling the truth about this whole ass nigga right here that's running around here preying upon all these women, beating up people, beating up everyday common people. What? And the feds had this ace up their sleeve. The feds, I want y'all to think about this. The feds had this ace up their sleeve the whole time and dropped it on the world. At the end, they let Diddy team do all that capping and testimony. They say, okay, everybody's like, why they ain't objected to nothing? They ain't got to object to nothing. They got this thing on the text messages. Boop, and on the phone call recorded by him. Boop, there you go. Game time. Yeah, all that stuff y'all was saying, null and void. And the reason why the feds did it like that is because Diddy's team can't change the narrative that they helped create now. Now, everything they said is on the record, so they can't go back and they can't try to game plan for them putting this in evidence. Game over. There ain't no game plan for the truth. Straight like that. Y'all see what it is. Don't get mad at me. Diddy is the worst criminal I've ever seen, bro. He recording the girl to set up a narrative. And when she sat up there and told the nigga the truth, you recording me? Nigga, you're recording her, nigga. Trying to get her on tape to either try to extort or to agree with you, your narrative on tape, which she wouldn't do. And this was at that time. And this is the reason why Diddy had to pay her lawyer the whole time and pay her apartment. Because he didn't know how she was feeling. He knew that she could end him. So everybody's talking all that shit about Cassie. She just been vilified. She just been verified and solidified by Jane Doe. And Mia too. They just called Diddy ass red. And that's why everybody was like, why they didn't put witness 4? They put witness 4 before witness 2 because witness 2 was the biggest witness. They closed with a bang. Shout out to Diamond Dallas Page. Bang. That's what they closed out with right there. What a bang. Oh, yeah. Now, like I said before, what's the lie going to be now to get around this? What is the lie? Now, can we proceed? Yes, indeed. Let's keep going, y'all. So she said she was just telling Diddy the other week about how she was feeling. Diddy got so mad because remember, he's recording the conversation. He said, baby, 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 baby. Diddy cuts her off. Baby, 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 baby. I can't be talking on the phone. Now all of a sudden you can't be talking on the phone after doing all that talking on the phone, Diddy. He says, you know what I'm saying? Please, please, please. You know what I'm saying? She like, yeah. He said, she said, what's God is like telling me right now, you know? Diddy said, you said what? Every time she talk about God or praying, Diddy said, what? That's that demon in him. She said, I said, it's just crazy that I was just saying all this to you. Before she could even get this to you, she said, it was just crazy. I said it was just crazy that I was just saying all this. Diddy said, hey, it's come on. What you're doing is not right, man. I mean, hold on. I don't really want to go down that road. I just know that I know that everything we did, you know, you even brought me a videotape so we can look at what we did. Look at Diddy lying ass. You cannot, please don't get angry at me. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't. I know I can't talk on this phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what the fuck is going on in the world right now. She says, I know you can't talk. Diddy says, can you get some sleep? And then call KK, please, baby. Baby, you had bought me this video thing. You know what I'm saying? For my birthday, like, we fighting right now. I need your support. You know, please, as a friend, please, for the good times we've been through. That nigga ain't say for the bad times. That nigga said for the good times. For the good times we've been through. Please, I need your support. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you to support. She said, yeah. Diddy said, okay, if you need anything else, call KK. You know, I'm dealing with, like, all right. She said, all right, okay. Diddy says, all right, so you gonna call KK, right? Boy, this nigga's toast. She said, I'm okay. I just need to get some sleep. He says, okay, you can call KK after you sleep. She said, okay. He said, and if you need anything, just call. You know what I'm saying? She said, okay. He said, yeah, all right, bye-bye. She was like, bye. Yo, Diddy's out of here, bro. Bro, this shit is crazy, man. Bro, this dude, man. Bro, this is the dumbest criminal in the history of American criminality. Bro, the government, look at the seal in the bottom right-hand corner, y'all. The government has entered this into official evidence against this damn fool. Now they have shown the coercion, the manipulation, and everything in real time. Lord have mercy, man. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. What in the blue hell is going on, y'all? Man, bro. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. And shout out to the Diddy docket, man. That nigga's undefeated, bro. Bro, I'm telling y'all something, man. Bro, hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, man. This is over with, man. And then they got the summary witness. They cut off witnesses, y'all. I mean, they cut off witnesses because they don't even need them no more. They're ending their case early because they don't even need the witnesses no more. They know this nigga is toast. Don't y'all know when the government starts cutting off witnesses saying, nah, we good, that it's over with. It's all over TMZ right now. It's all over the whole world. This nigga is an idiot. Pure, unadulterated idiocy from Sean Diddy Combs. He set himself up. He had to admire his work. So what did he do? Recorded the free calls, which gave evidence to him. And all this stuff was self-inflicted on this dude, bro. If he didn't have his sick, twisted, demented, mentality, it just doesn't make any sense. Right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's been going on because it's some shocking things that's been going on in the court right now. Right? So, and shout out to Inner City and other people, they showing us what's going on, right? So, I already told y'all the judge had went back in the chambers with Jane Doe and her lawyer. They talking about all these YouTubers that are doxing her names. But check this out, y'all. So, right, they were still in the roving room with the judge, and Diddy had been taken by the marshals back to his holding cell, right? And so, also, so the judge and them, he was back there for a long time with Jane Doe and her lawyer, the judge. A long time. Everybody wondering what the hell is going on, man. So now, because remember, Diddy is still paying for her lawyer. Diddy got her that lawyer. He's still paying for that lawyer. So they came back from the roving room, right? And Diddy's lawyers, Mark Anglifo, Shapiro, and Brian Steele huddled around Diddy talking with him, right? And somebody said there's a decision to be made. Man, they talking to Diddy like, man, you might have to just, you know what I'm saying? So Xavier Donaldson goes from the middle. Diddy's lawyer, Xavier Donaldson, goes from the middle to back table talking with Diddy. Now, meanwhile, his lawyer, Mark Anglifo, was in the front talking with the U.S. attorneys. Jane Doe has not returned to that witness stand. Something's going on crazy, bro. Is Diddy about to fold the tent, y'all? Then Nicole Westmoreland, nappy head, she is too back with Diddy. Now, he was surrounded by 5 or 6 lawyers. They were talking and gesturing. He was talking and gesturing with his hands to him, right? So now Diddy's speaking one-on-one with Nicole Westmoreland as Driscoll and Xavier Donaldson stand between the tables, his other lawyers. Now, this all began before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, more than a half an hour from that time that this update was posted. Now, Diddy, moments before then, was smiling, even laughing. But now he put his hands on his head and in his hands. Damn. 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 Now it says that the judge says to Diddy's lawyer, Ms. Garrett goes, are you ready to proceed? Diddy's lawyer, Mark Anglifo, says he had this discussion in the back. Diddy was not present. I would like to lodge this objection. We litigated over this pseudonyms. The judge says, let's take a step back. The judge says, I can clear this courtroom if we need to. Diddy's lawyer said, no need. I will conform my comments to an open court. A reason trials and names are public is so people who are there can come forward. We objected to a pseudonym with Mia, now this. Now Diddy's lawyers are saying the events in the hotel room in January the 24th, 2024, I appreciate the balancing, but we maintain the constitutional right to a fully public trial remains. We didn't consent to these events, should not be fully public, right? Diddy wants to run a narrative to the general public, his lawyers, right? But they're not going to be able to run that narrative they want to run. His ass is getting put in a torture rack, point blank period. And this is what happens when you have years and years and years of cap foolishness and capology that you have participated in, right? Straight up, right? I'm telling y'all what it is right now, right? So it's a lot of stuff going on, man, right? A lot of stuff going on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, right? So the government says, well, oh, excuse me, my bad. Hold on. So before the jury was brought in, hold on, my bad, y'all. Hold on. Let me get something right. Hold on. The government says Diddy's argument is to say the name is an attempt to harass, right? The judge says, and this event in the hotel is not one of the alleged acts of sex trafficking. It's just collateral. It's not a real concern. The government says the identity of those there is not a defense, right? So let me give y'all a better understanding of what's going on, because I have better, how should I say? I have better breakdowns of this whole situation. All right. So let me run this to y'all real quick. The itty bitty Diddy been exposed today, right? This nigga have been exposed today, right? Now, bro, this is crazy work, bro. Diddy's out of here, bro. That nigga is out of here. So let's start from here, right? Now, the prosecution, as I told y'all, they said they'll likely call their final witnesses next week, handing the case to Diddy's defense team. Whether the trial runs past July the 4th depends on how many witnesses Diddy's team puts on the stand and how long the jury takes to decide. Now, the juror fight, like I told y'all, is still looming. It says we're still waiting for the judge Shamranian to rule whether to remove a juror the prosecution says wasn't truthful during jury selection. Diddy team calls it a thinly veiled effort to dismiss a black juror. They're trying to use his black card even though most of Diddy's legal team is white, right? 80% of Diddy's legal team is white, and he's trying to play the black card. F out of here, bro. Then it says before the jury enters, lawyers are debating more text message that defense attorney Tenny Garagos once admitted into evidence. The messages are between Diddy and Jane Doe, who's expected back on the stand for more cross-examination today. Jen Just Law, salute. Appreciate you for the updates. So Tenny Garagos sought to play Diddy's lawyer an audio message that Diddy sent to Jane Doe in December of 2023, in which he told her he never knew how she felt about the quote-unquote hotel nights. The judge blocked that message because they felt like Diddy was trying to feed her narratives. Now, the prosecutor, Maureen Comey, she objected, saying that by December 2023, after Cassie's lawsuit, Diddy knew that he was creating a record and may have been crafting a self-serving narrative. And that's why they hit that nigga with these messages today and this phone call that he's made to that girl after Cassie's lawsuit, in which he's trying to manipulate and coerce witnesses. He's out of here. So the judge blocked that message that Diddy's lawyers was trying to put out. And the judge says the audio cannot be admitted, but he says that Diddy's lawyer, she can ask the Jane Doe about what Diddy told her about his awareness of her feelings on those hotel nights, right? Now, Diddy recorded those phone calls, as I told y'all. Now, during the evidence debate, it was revealed that Sean Diddy Combs himself recorded 2 phone calls with the Jane Doe in the days following Cassie Ventura's lawsuit in November 2023. Even though Diddy sitting up there talking about, hey, when she didn't give him the answer that he wanted, he said, hey, you recording me? When he was recording her. So the prosecutor for the government says that during one of the recorded calls, Diddy asked Jane Doe if she was recording, which was a move meant to throw her off the scent. Jane tried to say parts of Cassie's lawsuit matched her own experience, word for word, but Diddy kept cutting her off, so she couldn't say it on tape. Now, Judge Summeranian led the attorneys and Jane's lawyers into a private meeting in the judge's robing room. Now, while the lawyers met with Judge Summeranian in the robing room, Diddy had been in deep conversation with 3 of his attorneys at the defense table. His sister Keisha was in court today as well. Now, also, prosecutors want to block or limit Diddy's text to Jane in late 2023 and early 2024 after Cassie's lawsuit, saying they were a part of a self-serving strategy that Diddy had after Cassie's lawsuit dropped to try to clean up his shit and give him, you know what I'm saying, leeway in the other with the other women, because now he already knew it was open season once Cassie came and exposed him. It says preemptive legal strikes. The government said adding defenses using them to attack Jane up and down. Yep. So the prosecutors want to admit a 2023 note that Jane Doe wrote on her phone as well that said, I did feel forced and taken advantage of. I felt obligated 98% of the time, she said in 2023. Diddy's done. That nigga's out of here. Jane Doe in 2023 said, I did feel forced and taken advantage of. I felt obligated 98% of the time. She said this to herself in the notes that they have that was time, date, and stamped that day. They say it rebuts the idea that she changed her story to match the government story. Also, so it shows that she had this well before she met with the government. Also, it says that the defense argued that the note is unnecessary since it wasn't sent to Diddy. They suggested that Jane Doe may have changed her story out of fear of prosecution. The judge said he needs more time before ruling on that. Right? Why would she change her story for the prosecution if she's telling the truth? Make it make sense. Duh. So the lawyers returned from their private meeting with the judge, and Diddy is now confirmed with his defense team as prosecutor Maureen Comey walked back to her table smiling. So Jane Doe's attorney is now conferring with members of the prosecution. This is the lawyer that Diddy paid for, is now working with the feds. This nigga Diddy's an idiot. He paying for himself to go to prison. Don't get no better than that. Then it says the government called over the defense attorney, Diddy's lead attorney, Mark Anglifo, who later joined an ongoing huddle around Diddy and his legal team, right? So the lawyers again went back to the judge's chambers, right, for a private meeting. Then, to this point, there was no jury, no witnesses, just nonstop legal wrangling. Something going on, y'all. The judge ruled this morning that the December 2023 audio message from Diddy to Jane Doe cannot be admitted, but the defense can still ask her what he said about her feelings on the hotel nights. Now, Diddy's sons finally arrived to the courts. Now, also, during the court's extended break, Diddy appeared visibly animated in the court, scrambling and scraping. You know how that go. Wearing a yellow sweater, he sat while his lawyers stood around him. He spoke passionately, gesturing his hands and tapping his fingers as if counting off talking points. His team listened in silence. Diddy got his whole team shook. Now, after a 20-minute closed session with the judge in the Robin room, the other lawyers are all returning to the courtroom. A prosecutor and a defense attorney are conferring with Jane Doe's lawyer, while another member of Diddy's legal team updates the group surrounding them on what the hell is going on. Now, right, they're an hour and a half behind schedule. The jury still hadn't came in the courtroom. So whatever's being debated behind the scenes is significant. There's still no word on when the testimony will begin from Jane Doe today. Now, also, Diddy's lawyer, Mark Anglifo, hit a Usain Bolt style arm pose in the courtroom, prompting laughs from the defense table and even a smile from Diddy. Meanwhile, prosecutors are huddled at the lectern and the AV tech is setting up special headphones. They're not sure what's going on, but the tensions in the courtroom are super high, they're saying right now, y'all. Super high. Man, crazy work, bro. Crazy work what's going on, man. And all I'm doing It's giving y'all the goods, baby. That's all I'm doing, man. It's giving y'all the goods. So the judge, and y'all smash the like button, right? And share and subscribe as y'all come on in here, right? Now let's read off some more stuff that's going on, right? Right. Uh, so uh, Diddy's lawyer says part of the public nature of the trial is for the information to reach the public so other witnesses can come forward. I wanted my client to hear this. The judge said, Mrs. Conley, she says, as long as your answers remain no, we are fine. The government says their argument is to say the name is an attempt to harass. The judge says in this event in the hotel is not one of the alleged acts of sex trafficking. It's just collateral. It's not a real concern. The government said the identity of those there is not a defense. So also, the judge comes back and says, all rise. He says, juror, I apologize it took so long. We did things to save you time. Jane, you're still under oath. So Diddy's lawyers now can proceed. So they say, good morning. Let's look over the message where you said, I feel as your lover, I wanted to please you. Push through, right? Diddy's lawyer says, what you really wanted to was the cuddle with Diddy? She says, our intimate time. Intimate time. Diddy's lawyer says, tell me about the mobile TV you got him. She said it was LG cordless. You can move it around, right? She says, and see your movies on it? She said, yep. Bro, Diddy's in trouble, man. He's in trouble, bro. He's in trouble, bro. He's in trouble. And RIP to all those people who passed away on that flight today. Man, bro. Man. That flight from the India, UK, 200 some people lost their life. RIP, man. Man. Salute all of you guys, man. Appreciate all y'all tapping on in. Salute to everybody in the building. As y'all come on through. Crazy work, y'all. This dude's out of here, bro. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah, they got him dead to rights, man. They got him dead to rights, bro. And then they got the summary witness coming in. They have another witness coming in, and then they have a few summary witnesses coming in. Now, let me explain the summary witnesses, y'all. And shout out to Diddy Docket because they put this thing out there perfectly. Summary witnesses, what they do is the summary witness will come in, and what they do is at the end of this case, all they do is that they put up that big ass chart, and they show how all of this is a RICO. So basically, they connect all the dots with all the evidence, and they show how all the dots connect to RICO. So that's what the summary witnesses are. The summary witnesses just come into court, and they show you how everything that has been testified to and entered into evidence connects and proves RICO. That's what the summary witnesses do. So they have summary witnesses that are coming in too, that will show the jury how the RICO has been proven in this case, right? And remember, all they have to have is two of the charges of RICO to get RICO. Two, that's it. And Diddy's facing life about that. You know what I'm saying? Facing life about that. You know what I mean? About that RICO. Facing life. All right? So, yeah, man. I mean, Diddy's out of here, bro. I mean, everybody was demonizing the girl, even though she is like nasty. She's disgusting, and she sold her soul. There ain't no question about it. But you know, man, bro, what a sad situation uh, for all the Diddyites. to have to go out like this, man. I mean, bro, they went out on their shield though. They went out on their shield, brother. This is embarrassing right here, man. Truly embarrassing, man. This is the dumbest criminal in the history of American history, bro. After she didn't go along with your narrative, bro, you're supposed to destroy that recording, bro. Like, why would you keep that recording? You know why he kept that recording? Because he never thought the feds was gonna run down on him. He only saved that recording because he thought that recording was gonna help him if she tried to sue him. He never thought the feds was gonna run down on him. So him keeping that recording really helped prove this case. Diddy did it to himself. Had he would have got rid of these recordings and all these things and not held on to all this stuff, bro, crazy work. And shout out to Leslie in the Cash App with a donation. Salute to you. Also, shout out to Melissa Thaxton in the Cash App with a $30 donation. She says, I love your channel. I appreciate you, ma'am. Salute to you. Also, shout out to, if y'all want to donate, the link is pinned at the top. You can hit me in the Cash App, PayPal. Let me know what y'all think, man. Hit me up. Shout out to Michelle Smiling with the donation. She says, thank you, Ticket. Always first with the facts and paperwork to back it up. I ain't always first. There's a lot of people out here doing great work, too. But I'm on point. Shout out to William Livingston with the donation. He says, Diddy's new boyfriends and girlfriends are waiting for him in the big house. Oh, man, they waiting for him. Vaseline and baby oil up. Straight like that. He can have as many freak offs he want. You know what I'm saying? And be himself. Point blank period. You did? And that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Salute everybody. Y'all know what's up, man. Shout out to Jamal in the Cash App with the donation, man. And he says Diddy really shot himself in the foot, man. This dude's an idiot, bro. Now, I just want to see what all them dudes that was taking up for him gonna say. So Diddy's lawyer says after Cassie's lawsuit went public, how were things? She says, I came to find out that another woman had the same experiences I had. I put out that energy on him, and he was already down. So resentment, everything was hard. She says, a hard month? Diddy's lawyer says. She said, yep. Diddy's done. She just ended this nigga on the stand. He's done. He's done. He's done, man. He's done, man. He's done, bro. He's done, bro. He out of here, bro. And pack that nigga up, man. Pack him up. Go ahead and pack him up ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Yeah, it's over, y'all. It's over, man. Shout out to Jalecia in the Cash App with a donation. She came through with $25 donation. Salute to you. I appreciate it. She said, ticket always on point. Salute to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a pen, believe that. Like a pen, believe that. Yeah, this fool rejected the plea deals. That's why I told y'all he gonna get life. When you reject plea deals and make them have to go prove it in court, man, once you get sentenced, they're gonna hit you with the whole slab. That's why I try to tell people. Try to tell people this. You know what I mean? You can't teach common sense. Diddy destroyed himself. Bro, the government entered it in the evidence, bro. That's crazy work, bro. This dude is out of here, bro. They literally entered it in the evidence, y'all. Wow, bro. Wow. This man literally got by his own hand, he got done. By his own hand, y'all. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. And everybody's getting upset because Diddy's lawyers are asking the same questions. Crazy. Talking about, they keep talking about the same TV. That TV probably got all kind of nasty juices all over it. Man. Oh. Ugh. Put that in the pamper, y'all. You gotta put that one in the pamper, bro. Straight like that. Y'all smash the like button too. Hey, the like button is free. Y'all can hit that like button. The like button is free. And shout out to Emily in the Cash App with the donation. Salute to you, ma'am. I appreciate you coming through. $20 donation. Much love to you. And Everett Williams in the Cash App with the donation. He said to being aware and yet humble. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for the donation. Yeah, if y'all want to donate, the Cash App link is pinned at the top or the PayPal at the top of the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Didn't I tell y'all that it was going to end with a big bang in the end? They was going to come out with a huge bang? Man, bruh, Diddy pretty much know what it is. They're going to try and come back and try to appeal it, but it's going to get rejected. And the government got more things they can hit Diddy with, so I wouldn't be surprised if they hit Diddy with even if he get convicted, they hit him with more charges just to get him convicted on those charges too, right? So Diddy's lawyer says, let's play a voice note, right? So Diddy's voice note says, I don't want to be in a relationship like this. I don't want to make anyone feel like this. Let's end this cycle if you don't feel like I wasted your life. Diddy's lawyer said, are there more messages like this? She says, yep. Diddy playing mind games, manipulation has been exposed. Manipulation tactics from Diddy being exposed in front of the world. This is when you play mind games and you manipulate people. That's why I told y'all he going to prison. His manipulation tactics got caught. Once this thing right here got out, it's over with. It shows all of his manipulation tactics from exactly when Cassie lawsuit came out. Right? From when Cassie's lawsuit came out, that nigga went full blown. He was already manipulating these chicks, but it went full blown. Right? Now, like I said, these chicks are still sellouts because they sold for riches. So they still sold. It's not getting them a pass. You know what I'm saying? They sold and did things ungodly. I'm talking about they did some of the nastiest things known to mankind, and they put their lives in danger for this shit. So them women is crazy as hell. For Diddy, think about that. We ain't even talking about that, y'all. They put their lives in danger. Do you know if you catch one disease like that, you have an unprotected sex with just all kind of sex workers? You understand what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. And then Tasha K got one of the sex workers on her show last night named Rico. She done went and got him on the show, and this nigga come out saying that he done been with multiple celebrities. I said, man, what the hell is going on? Man, that's crazy work. Crazy work. Yeah, sold for $50,000 a year. She could have went and got a regular job and made more than that. She could have went to Walmart, became a manager, and got more than that. That's crazy. But it would require some work. She ain't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Alexis in the Cash App coming through with a $50 donation. Salute to you, Alexis. She said, we ain't going to be hearing from Bookman no time soon. Yes, you is. Bookman got a whole lot of pride. But I know what type of pride he got. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Take that. If you catch my drift. That's if you catch my drift, Alexis. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody that's tapped in, man. So Diddy's lawyer says, right? Shout out to my boy, the boss, Keith Kloss in the building, man. Hey, boss, I don't know why these people going along with this cat, man. This dude out here bumping dudes in the butt, all kind of shit, man. Letting dudes bust on him and on his chick and rubbing the bust all over him and licking it up. Bro, I can't get behind no nigga like that, man. I got morals and ethics, my nigga. I got principles, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga running around here dragging chicks and people all around, beating people up every day, calming people up. If you in the streets with it, that's one thing. I ain't got nothing to say about it. If you in the streets with it. But this nigga doing this shit to everyday common people, man. I can't rock like that, man. Everyday common people. Not people that's in the gang, not people that's in the streets, not people that's on that time. You know what I'm saying? You doing this shit to people that's working 9 to 5s. You got these people out here making these runs, putting these people's lives and all kind of beating up the goddamn on, just all kind of people. And they cut witnesses in this case that could have came in and did more because they already knew they had their case proven. This nigga out here bumping them in the butt, man. This is some nasty stuff, man. Nasty stuff, man. Dude said he walking around baby oiled up, pacing, beating off while he watching this man pound his chick out, man. These people's nasty as hell, man. Like I said before, man, you gotta have some type of morals about yourself, man. I don't care what you do. Every man have a code, man. It should have a code. And that's just the facts. Hold on, y'all. So we got another update. It says that she says after Cassie's lawsuit went public, how were things? She said, I came to find out the woman had the same experience as I had. I put out that energy to him and he was already down. So resentment, everything was hard. So she played that voice message, and then Diddy's lawyer says, did Diddy often say to you, I'm a solutions person, I just want solutions? She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer says, you wrote, I tolerated, I took on a lot in these rooms, or those rooms. Please don't discredit me. And he wrote, never discredit you? She said, yep. Then it goes on to say, you wrote that you wanted $100,000 for each wasted here and more. You wanted $100,000 for each wasted, what? Each wasted here and more. $450,000. You wrote this, right? She said, yep. She said, you think you were hurting yourself? And he said, don't. He cared. She said, I don't know about that. I don't understand what that money thing was about. I gotta go. Hold on. Let me go see this. I gotta go see this. Hold on. I gotta go read. I gotta go see this. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go see. Cause I got another homie that's giving me a better breakdown. Once I see that breakdown. Um, oh, okay. So let me give y'all this right. I got it right now. So basically, she said, Diddy's lawyer said, did Diddy tell you that he was someone who focused on finding solutions? She said, yeah. She said, you mentioned that you endured a lot in those situations and asked not to be dismissed. In response, he said he would never dismiss you, right? She said, yep. Then Diddy's lawyer says you wrote that you wanted $100,000 for each year you felt was wasted. In total, $450,000. That was your message, right? She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer said you mentioned having thoughts on self-harm, and he responded by telling you not to, saying he cared, right? She said, I ain't sure about that. So then Diddy's lawyer says, you said you didn't have friends at the time? The government said, objection. She says, I can rephrase. You said you talked about your feeling with Sean because you didn't have other people. She said, okay. She said, did he still pay for your rent? Of course, yeah, she said. Yeah, of course they gonna pay for a rent. Diddy had to pay for a rent. He couldn't stop or she was gonna sue his ass. She had a nigga dead to rights. Because remember, y'all see this audio on the screen. The tape proves it. She got the nigga on tape, right? Now think about this now. She got the nigga on tape. I want y'all to think about this. She got Diddy on tape, but don't even know she got him on tape. Because he recorded the conversation, dumbass nigga. And she, on tape, told this nigga, I told you the same thing you did to Cassie, you did to me, nigga. And Diddy was so frustrated that she wouldn't go along with his narrative. Diddy's lawyers are pure idiocy. Pure idiocy. Pure idiocy. Pure idiocy, man. The only reason why Diddy paid her rent is because he didn't talk to her since the indictment. Shout out to Don Tucker with the Cash App donation. She says, love your reporting style, ticket, get him. I'm on a helmet. You already know that. I'm on a helmet. So this is absolute stupidity because the only reason why Diddy is still paying her rent is because, and paying for her lawyer, is because he didn't talk to her since the raid, since she hadn't talked to him since he got arrested. So Diddy didn't know what she was going to do because she originally was meeting with Diddy's lawyers. So Diddy probably thought, okay, yeah, she gonna roll with us. I'm gonna just keep paying her rent. I'm gonna pay her lawyer. Boom. But when the feds went and told her, nah, that shit ain't gonna work, baby. If you don't come over here and tell the truth, you going to prison with that nigga. She's like, nope. And she went and started working with the prosecution, telling the truth. Diddy didn't know because they kept all the information sealed until the last minute. So Diddy was paying for her lawyer and didn't know, and Diddy's lawyer could not tell Diddy because if Diddy would have just stopped paying for her lawyers, the government would have known that Diddy's lawyers broke the law and told Diddy who the co-defendants were. Easy work. Easy work. I rest my case. And that was illegal. Diddy's lawyers were not able to tell Diddy who was on the enterprise list until 2 weeks before the date. I forget the date was, but they had to help. That was only attorney privilege only. The client cannot see that. So yeah, and if Diddy would have seen it, he would have automatically stopped paying her. The government would have known, and he'd have been up out of there. So Diddy's lawyer says the $9,000 from Bear, you had known him from your modeling days. She said, yep. The government says, do you have to do any work for the $9,000? Did you have to do any work? She said, nope. The government says the rapper you mentioned, he was close to Diddy. She said, yep. They showed a video of the rapper, right? They showed a video of this rapper. And I don't know who the hell this rapper is, but they showed a video of that rapper. All right, you guys? All right? Just so y'all can see. Or just so y'all can know. Right? All right, so also, let me see. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay, I got it now. So she said, right? Oh shit, y'all, this is crazy work, y'all. So Diddy's lawyer said you received $9,000 from Bear, someone you knew since your modeling days, right? She said, yep. The government says, Diddy's lawyer says, excuse me, did you do any work in exchange for that $9,000? She said, I ain't do no work. Then Diddy's lawyer says, was the rapper you referred to close to Diddy? She said, yep. Now check this out, y'all. This is where this thing get diabolical right here. Boy, this thing get diabolical. Man, bro. Somebody's finna get exposed big time. And they're not gonna say the name, but I think that Diddy's team wanna expose this. I think Diddy's team wanna put this person on blast. Just because remember, all the rappers have been turning on Diddy. Ain't nobody been taking up for Diddy. Think about this shit now. So the only way to put pressure on these niggas is to call their ass out in public, but subliminal. Diddy's lawyer said this rapper, they would record together. He's also an icon in the music industry. She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer said, you went to the birthday with the rapper's wife or girlfriend? Wife. Oh, snaps. Wife or girlfriend. Did you know Anton traveled with them? Oh, snap. She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer says, and Diddy knew? She said, yep. Oh, my God. Bro, she bigger than... Hold on, y'all. It's finna go down, bro. This is only one of two people, bro. This is only one or two people right here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And this is Diddy's lawyer doing this. No, you're wrong. To the brother La Laloni Arrington, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Lord have mercy, man. Oh, they about to expose somebody. They about to expose. And this coming from Diddy's legal team. This have to be a warning, y'all. Like, oh, okay, you left us hanging? Oh my God, bro. Man. Shout out to Chelsea and the Cash App with the donation. Salute to you. She said, Tiki got the best commentary on this. Hey, salute. I appreciate you. You already know what's up. Showing love in that Cash App, girl. You know what it is. Shout out to Ivy with the donation. She said, my dude always coming with paperwork and facts. Salute. One of the only content creators I follow every stream. Keep cooking. Ivy, what's up, baby? Salute, Ivy. You already know what it is. And for you to Casa P, for you to see as soon as possible. Salute to you. You said, I'm sorry, Ticket, but she was a grown woman. She could have walked away. He forced Cassie, but not her. She wanted the lifestyle. Her story is sad, but her story is not Cassie's. She could have made her own money. You don't understand what I'm saying. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about the mind games. It's not about force. See, sex trafficking is three different ways: force, fraud, or coercion. So let me give you this. She can be a hoe. If Diddy lies to her, it's fraud. Let me repeat myself again. She can be a hoe. She can be the biggest hoe in America. But sex trafficking is by force, fraud, or coercion, right? Obviously, Diddy's coercing her in these messages right here, right? The fraud came in is because Diddy made her promises that he didn't keep. That's fraud. Let me give you an example. She wants alone time with Diddy. So Diddy's like, yo, let's go to Turks and Caicos. We going one-on-one. It's me and you. We going to have fun. And she said, oh, it's just going to be us, baby? Yeah. She gets there, and this nigga have a freak off set off. That's fraud. Game over. Game over. Game over. Sheila Keys, you're wrong. Game over. You understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm getting at now? It's force, fraud, or coercion. So it doesn't matter if she's a hoe. If Diddy lied to that hoe to get her to do something that he wanted her to do under false pretenses, that's fraud. You understand what I'm saying to you? Listen to what I'm saying now. That's fraud. Right? Y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all? That's what I'm saying to the lady in the chat. Shout out to Suave D. With the donation, said, I enjoy your informative commentary and you're hilarious. LOL definitely gets me through my day at work. Salute. I appreciate it. Much love. You understand what I'm saying? Jamel Carrington, salute to you in the Cash App with the donation. I appreciate it. Showing love coming through, $25 donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, hey, I ain't never going to deny she's a super freak because that's what she is. She's a super freak and she's money hungry. The problem is that that doesn't stop it from not being sex trafficking. That's the thing people don't understand. Sex trafficking is by force, fraud, or coercion. That's the part y'all got to understand. Not just by force. People don't understand that part, and this is where they get it twisted. So, check it out, y'all. Diddy's lawyer said, you flashed your breast to the room. Who asked you to? She said, it was just a moment. Man, this chick is a super freak. The government said, or Diddy's lawyer says, what did the rapper say to you? He said he always wanted to F me. She said, so the rapper had a crush on you? She said, yep. 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 They about to expose this. Everybody going down. Ain't Diddy? Ain't y'all thought Diddy was going down alone? Nope. And the rapper, they know who they is. They probably mad as hell. This is Diddy's lawyers bringing this up. Think about it. This is not the government, y'all. This is Diddy's lawyers bringing this into court. Diddy's lawyers are bringing this into court. That rapper got to be fuming right now. Trust what I tell y'all this. Right? That rapper got to be fuming right now. Telling you, no, she said wife or girlfriend is what she said. Wife or girlfriend. Y'all got to get the details correct now. I'm giving y'all the details. She said wife or girlfriend. Right? I'm giving y'all the details. Let me read that part again to you. Right? Right? So basically, the video is shown to the jury of the rapper. Right? And Diddy's lawyer says Diddy and this rapper recorded together. He's an icon in the musical industry. She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer says, were you aware that Anton was with this rapper and his wife or girlfriend when you went to the birthday party with them? She said, when Anton was having sex with the woman, how many people were in the room? So other rappers were doing this stuff. And I know who it was. Now I know who it was. Crazy work. They exposed that rapper. They exposed that rapper to the world. I know who it was that was doing that. I know exactly who it was. I ain't gonna say his name, but I know who it is now. I don't know why they're doing this to him, but they're doxing this rapper. Why would they dox this? Why would Diddy's team dox this rapper like this? That's crazy. And y'all wonder why don't nobody rock with itty bitty Diddy. This is why. This is Diddy's legal team doing this. No, it's not. All y'all saying the wrong name. Only a couple people said the right name. Most people said the wrong name. This should be easy for everybody to think, but a lot of y'all don't think. Anyways, though, they said that Diddy's lawyer says when Anton, the sex worker, so this sex worker was sleeping with everybody, bro. These people some nasty people. It says when Anton was having sex with the woman, right? How many people were in the room? And Jane Doe says around 7 or 8 people were in the room. They were just watching. Then Diddy's lawyer says the rapper was flirting with you, right? She said, yep. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Engine, you're wrong. Ivy, you're wrong. A lot of y'all are wrong. So it says, you expose your breast to the room. Did someone ask you to do that? She says, no, it just happened in a moment. Then Diddy's lawyer says, what did the rapper say to you? She said, he said he always wanted to sleep with me. So he had a crush on you, Diddy's lawyer said? She said, yep. 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 Now, it goes on, you guys. Diddy's lawyer said, how did Cabral come into the conversation? She said, they asked if I knew anyone else involved in that lifestyle. I said, yes. At the time, I believed Cabral was trustworthy. Diddy's lawyer said, were you referring to the rapper and his partner when you said that? She said, yep. They're out here doxing and exposing this rapper. Why would they do that in open court? Why would Diddy's legal team, you're wrong, C. Edwards. Why would Diddy's legal team do that? Why would you, and they wonder why won't nobody take up for this dude. Now, I wonder if people gonna keep it real and talk about how they out here trying to dox a rapper, right? They bringing somebody else into their shit. But ain't nobody gonna talk about that. And this the reason why I don't be saying nothing about Diddy. This the reason why I don't never take up for Diddy. Why is Diddy's legal team bringing in other rappers into this situation? Why? Why would you do that? Now, y'all see this in open court. Y'all see this. It's sad. Bro, it ain't that hard to tell who it is. If you can't tell who it is, something wrong with y'all brain. If you can't tell who this is. So, anyways, right? Diddy's lawyer said, how do they know to ask you? She said, maybe they just picked up the energy or heard that Diddy and I were into the lifestyle. So Diddy's lawyer said, you flew to Miami around the same time of your birthday? She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer said, he set up a grandiose birthday for you? She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer says, there were candles on the walkway? She said, it was very romantic. His heart was beating. Diddy's lawyer said, was your heart beating as well? She said, yep. I was just about to say that. It was all painted pink and silver. A 5-course dinner. What I wanted from my lover. Diddy's lawyer said, no ex at the dinner? She said, nope, none. Diddy's lawyer said, afterwards, you took a pill and he took a pill and Don came over? She said, yep, at 1 star. Diddy's lawyer said, you were willing to have sex with Don because of the birthday party? She said, yep, it was nice. Chick got no morals, man. She was willing to do everything with Diddy if he was just make her happy. She was willing to do anything, bro. This chick had no morals, bro. No morals, bro. She had no morals whatsoever, bro. They doxed that rapper in court today. I don't know whether y'all think so or not. They doxed that rapper, bro. Laloni, you're wrong. You're wrong. Child of God, you're wrong. Jeffrey, you're wrong. All of y'all in the comment section that I named, you're all wrong. Cheryl Rose, you're wrong. All y'all that's saying that in the comments, y'all all wrong. You're all wrong. Kayla Jackson, you're wrong. Bro, it's obvious who it is. I don't know why these people ain't got no brains. Karen Jackson, hell no. Lynette, no. The Truth, no. Crash Out Report, no. I'm not finna tell y'all. It's easy. I'm not finna tell y'all. Stacey S, no. Francis, no. All y'all dudes in here saying names that ain't even right. I only see, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say it. Diddy's team is nasty for that though, bro. For them to do that, bro, like I said before, man. That, bro, downright snitching. Downright snitching. Right? Not without a doubt. All right, hold on, you guys. So Diddy's lawyer said, this is between you and Paul Author, in which you asked, do you have plans for Valentine's Day? She said, right. Diddy's lawyer said, you said you wanted to see Paul as a person. She said, yep. She said, you said after Cassie's lawsuit, you saw changes in Diddy? She said, yep. She saw changes in Diddy after Cassie's lawsuit. After Cassie's lawsuit. He still beat that ass, though. Oh, man. Man, unbelievable, man. Bro, they doxing everybody. They didn't even have to say nothing about that rapper, yo. They didn't have to say nothing about that rapper, bro. They didn't. They out here sending warnings. That's crazy, bro. Miss Gen X, no. Cheryl Rose, no. Rochelle, no. Child of God, no. It is what it is, no. Bro, I can't believe everybody shouldn't know. George Houston, no. Nipsey Hussle wasn't even alive, bro. Michelle, no. Bro, what the hell is wrong with people? Tamara, no. Man, I ain't finna say Riri, no. I'm not finna tell y'all, man. These people, man, bro, yeah, it's just so simple. BC, no. Lisa Taylor, no. Bro, what the hell? You said Biggie. This is 2023. Bro, I should block you for saying that, bro. Miss Gen X, no. All of y'all are wrong. Except for, I only saw, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I can't say it. Because I ain't gonna do it to him. Right? And they want that rapper name. Right? That's messed up, bro. No, Cullinor. No. Laloni, no. I know who it is. Everybody knows who it is. Easy. It should not even be hard. It's in front of your face. No, Cullinor. No, Miss Gen X. It's not him. It's not who you think it is. Who you're saying, Miss Gen X, is not. That's not it. You guys, like I said before, bro, it's crazy how we're watching this in real time, and people just don't know. They don't have no clue, right? Mm. Girl, I'm in love with you. Girl, I'm in love with you. You make me feel. Yo, salute everybody. So let's get to the updates. Shout out to Jennifer in the Cash App coming through with a $40 donation. I appreciate it. She said, "Love your ticket. Much love to you as well." I appreciate it. Also, shout out to Stacy Lewis in the Cash App with a donation. She sent a $25 donation. She said, "Lunch on me ticket. Salute." I appreciate it. Much love to you. They definitely want to dox that rapper. I'm telling y'all this. And his wifey or girlfriend, however you want to call it. Now, Diddy's lawyer says, "You said Sean would write you. I'm single. It's poly relationship. Did that hurt you?" She said, "Yep." Diddy's lawyer said after the lawsuit, he went to saying, "We are in a relationship. You're my girlfriend. Did that mean a lot to you?" She said, "Yep." So it sounds like Diddy flipped the script. Diddy's lawyers are exposing him on the stand because it showed how he flipped the script after Cassie's lawsuit came out. First, you didn't care about it. Now, all of a sudden, I love you, baby. I care about you. Because Diddy's lawyers are proving his own case against him, bro. This nigga's an idiot, bro. Bro, this is pure idiocy, bro. This is pure idiocy. Pure idiocy, man. Man, dog. I ain't saying, man, dog. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Get down. On your knees. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Get down. Man, bro. That's crazy work. Did he flip the script? He flipped the script on Shorty. Now, all of a sudden, after the lawsuit, all of a sudden, now, you come out here now acting like a fool. Now, I love you, baby. You know I love you, baby. I love you. I love you, baby. I love you. I love you, baby. That man flipping the lawsuit. I mean, he flipping the script after the lawsuit come out. Now, all of a sudden, y'all cool. Now, all of a sudden, y'all cool. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. This is unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable stuff, bro. They're proving the case against Diddy. Diddy's legal team is pure idiocy. You're literally proving the case. You guys don't make any sense whatsoever. You're proving the case. Lord have mercy, man. God, man. Oh my God, bro. Well, these chicks ain't got no morals and ethics. Man, unbelievable stuff, man. Crazy work. Crazy work, bro. Diddy start calling her a girlfriend after the lawsuit, man. Man, dog. Manipulation is a mofo. Oh my God, bro. Diddy's lawsuits. Crazy. Crazy work, man. Hold on, y'all. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. Man. Lord have mercy. Oh man. Man. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I can't just tell y'all what I just saw. I'll be damned, man. Lord have mercy, man. Manipulation at its best. Diddy's lawyers have lost this case for him. They're showing that he is a manipulative. Man. Crazy work. I know Diddy's got to be hot right down that courtroom. I know Diddy got to be heated in that courtroom, y'all. You watch your lawyers do that in the courtroom, man. Crazy work, bro. You watching your lawyers do that in the courtroom. Deborah, you're wrong. Wrong, Danny. Now I can't tell y'all what I just saw. Man, bro. Miss Gen X, why do you keep saying all these crazy names? You know? I see right now, man. Y'all need to have a real Sunday service, man. I see right now. 'Cause some of y'all need healing. Shout out to Denise Rush. $25 donation in the Cash App. She said, salute ticket, always receipts. That's a fact. And when you get these clowns that argue about receipts, these dudes ain't got no brains. How you gonna argue with me when I'm bringing receipts to the table? You gonna argue with me and I'm bringing receipts to the table? Right? Crazy work, man. They really trying to, like, Diddy's team. They doing dirt. They doing dirty play in here, man. Man, they doing some real dirty play on Diddy's team. Real dirty play. Yep. So basically, this rapper and his wife or girlfriend, what they basically did, you guys, was allegedly they asked Jane Doe about the freak off part. Basically, to make a long story short, they basically asked about a freak off part. Right? Is what happened. Basically, right? So you guys can know. All right. So they asked her, or do you know somebody like that's in the lifestyle too? Like, and then she allegedly recommended them one of the sex workers. So it's more than just Diddy who doing this shit. They're trying to Diddy's team is trying to expose another rapper for doing this. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's diabolical. That you get on the stand and you do that, bro. That's diabolical, bro. Diabolical, bro. So Diddy's lawyer says, when you saw the video of Diddy laying hands on Cassie, you felt sick? She said, I did. Diddy's lawyer said, that was not the man you knew, right? She says, right. Now there's another sidebar. And she's saying she didn't know Diddy like that because Diddy was not putting his hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was not putting his hands on her. To that extent, to that point. I think Diddy was trying not to put his hands on them chicks no more. He probably had too much stress going on in different situations where you paying all these people off allegedly over the years. You probably like, man, I ain't finna keep doing this. Miss Gen X, you're wrong. MS Gen X, you're wrong. Yo, how is this man saying Nipsey Hussle and Nipsey Hussle was not alive? Bro, what's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? No, none of them people that y'all naming. I already told y'all, bro. Y'all, something's really wrong with these people. No, Melly man. No, man, dog. Man, y'all. So we got another sidebar, man. What is the point of Diddy's legal team doing this right here? All they're trying to do is out another rapper. That's what it seems like. I'm gonna tell y'all what it seems like to me. It seems like Diddy's legal team is trying to hold, like they're trying to, like force, like almost seems like they're trying to put people in positions to where, man, you better come testify for me or something like that. Or it seems like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all what the deal is, man. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. All right. Oh, meatball head. Oh my god, man. Lord have mercy, man. Well, these people are crazy, man. Oh man, bro. Hey, if y'all ain't subscribed, man, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Salute to everybody that's tapped in, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody that's in the building. Again, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. If y'all not subscribed, man, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Oh, and by the way, Harvey Weinstein, he was found guilty. They're going back into court today. To the judge, the jury could not come to a decision on the third charge. He's already been found guilty on the top charge, so the jury's still going to deliberate on this bum. So hopefully they find him guilty on that third charge, and we just keep it pushing. But he's already been found guilty on the top charge, so I mean, his ass ain't going nowhere. He's going to be in prison for the rest of this go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that they got Harvey Weinstein ass off the streets. I'm happy about that. That had to happen. That was very important. And make sure y'all share this video and y'all like this video and subscribe to the channel, like I said before. Right? Now, she also testified. Let me put that out there. Um, that Diddy, after Cassie's lawsuit, that Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Um, She said that after Cassie's lawsuit and the February 2024 reunion, she noticed positive changes in Diddy. She said, I felt like I could assert myself a little more. She said, and she also confirmed that Diddy was more loving, spent more quality time with her, and that her feelings deepened for Diddy. She said they experienced some growth in their relationship. Yeah, this is after, and Cassie was using your dumb ass. You're just gullible chick, man. Yeah, bro. Diddy didn't care about you before he got in trouble. Then he got in trouble, all of a sudden now he love you. That nigga's a mass manipulator. And that's why I never respect a cat like that, bro. Straight up. I don't respect no cat like that. Nigga, stand on business, nigga. Be a man, nigga. Them manipulation tactics don't work on me at all. Right? So salute to everybody that's been tapped in. Man, they got a long ass sidebar going on, man. What the hell is going on with this sidebar, man? Sidebars be going forever, right? Man, them sidebars be going forever. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Salute to everybody that's tapped on in. All right, so we back. So Diddy's lawyer says, you remained in contact with Diddy after the video? She said, yep. She said, you stayed in Miami with him for a few days, then left? She said, I did. She said, he flew to LA in June with his children? She said, yep. Man, this is crazy work, man. Diddy's legal team is wasting our time. It's wasting our time. Wasting our time. Diddy's lawyer says, fair to say Diddy posted about his road trip with his children on social media? She said, yep. Diddy's lawyer said, this is a photo of how you set up the house. Some set up by you, some by Jonathan. She said, yep. And this is a big bottle of Click Cut, a Click Quote, something. She said, yep. Crazy work, man. Super big, nasty freak. So Um, so yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Diddy's lawyers are asking stupid questions, bro. There's no reason for this for these lines of questions, right? Let me see what else. Um, hold on, you guys. Shout out to Deanna Lyles with a donation says, "Make my day ticket and say Janet jackass. Sending love from VA. Love your content. Uh, the big brother I need in my life. Real man, real one. No doubt, Deanna. Salute to you. I appreciate it. Be well. Salute to you with a donation. He says, Ticket, you're right. The defense may be trying to get the prosecution to call out rappers, and that way, the defense wouldn't have to do the work. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Uh, Also, Michelle Jensen, salute to you with a donation. She says, Ticket TV, God bless you. Salute. I appreciate that. So Diddy's lawyer says, and this is a photo of the patio, right? She said, yep. She said, you were drinking champagne? She said, yep. Now it's 8:30 p.m. Already dark outside. Tequila shots, but no ecstasy yet, right? She says, right. She says, Jonathan bought the candles? She said, yep. Man, Diddy's team, man. I'm telling y'all this, bro. Diddy's legal team, bro. They're really ticking me off, bro. They just hold her on the stand to hold her on the stand, bro. You ain't got to have this much comeback, bro. It don't make no sense in the world. They ain't getting nowhere. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. My bad. Damn. What the hell? That nigga got ghosts. So I was watching something from one of the riots yesterday, man. This dude, man, so what the hell? Man, like the Matrix out there, John. What the hell? I'll be damn. Unbelievable stuff, y'all. Salute to everybody tapping on in, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Hold on 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Man. All right. Let's see what it is. All right, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Dang. Hold on 1 second, you guys. All right, yeah, my bad, you guys. All right. I had to check out something real quick. I had to check something out. Oh, so now it goes on, you guys. It goes on. Um, Let me see. Diddy's lawyers. Okay, I got some breaking news for y'all. So in the Harvey Weinstein case, Harvey Weinstein found guilty on the top charge. On a different charge, it was a mistrial that's declared. So he's gonna have a retrial on that other charge. Damn. But he did get found guilty on the top charge. So he's in trouble. Um he's in trouble. So that just came out. I told y'all they was going back to deliberating today on that case, right? Crazy work, you guys. Crazy work going on here, man. All right, so uh Diddy's lawyers are playing a video with music and the voice of Diddy's championship Boston Celtics, something like that. Uh Half hour later, they say you were fighting. Diddy's lawyer says, she said, yep. Diddy's lawyer says, you testified that you called Diddy a pedo, even though you knew he was not, with a woman that was underage, right? She said, yep. Shout out to Audrey with a donation. She said, can you play the video of Diddy's list of what? I don't understand what you're saying, Audrey. You said Diddy's listed. I don't understand. Explain to me a little bit better. Also, shout out to Ty D, $20 donation in the Cash App. Salute to you. I appreciate it. Much love to you. Hold on, y'all. All right. So, uh, Diddy's lawyer said, and you pushed his head into the counter. She said, I did. Diddy's lawyer said, you never had a physical altercation with him, right? She says, I did not. The government says, Diddy's lawyer said, did you push him hard? She says, yep. She said, you threw a candle at him? She says, yep. Right? Man, bro. Oh, my God. Let me see. Let me see something. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. All right. Um, just waiting on this update, you guys. Hold on one second. All right. Let's see. Um, What is these people? Taking a long ass time. Hold on, y'all. Oh man, bro. Man, Diddy's legal team, man, got me so upset, bro. Something wrong with these people. Man. These people are bad shit crazy. Shout out to Gabrielle in the Cash App with the donation. Salute to you. Also, shout out to Michelle Ritchie in the Cash App coming through with a $30 donation. I appreciate you. She says, I'm at work tuning in. Salute to you. When it's got long pauses like this, I'm just waiting on the updates, you guys. That's all. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. All right, y'all. So something's going on in the court, man. I don't know what's going on, you guys, but I'm gonna take a lunch break, man. Something going on in that court. Cause these people right here, man, they taking way too long on little simple shit, bro. Hold on one second. Okay, I got some updates. Hold on, y'all. So basically, Uh, she testified that she was shocked when CNN released a 2016 surveillance video in May of 2024 showing that Diddy assaulted Cassie at the Intercontinental Hotel. She said, "I never seen him act like that before." She said, uh, Diddy's lawyer asked if Diddy had tried to enroll in a program after Cassie's video release, and she said she recalled that. Prosecutors objected when Diddy's lawyer implied that the program rejected him, prompting to a sidebar. And also, at the sidebar, Diddy's lawyer dropped the program line, and Jane confirmed that months following the video's release were a difficult time for Diddy. So she said Diddy was really going through it the months after that release. He got exposed to the world. The same way he's gonna have a difficult time dealing with this. All right. All right. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna break for lunch because that's what they're gonna do, and I'll come back later on and give y'all what's going on.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do. Stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.